They started the campaign before us, but we ended before them.
Saturday.
We feel very optimistic. We feel very good where we are. Obviously, nobody expected we were going to be here today. There were a lot of things they said will fizzle out. Logistics will do this and that. But now, they started the campaign before us, but we ended before them. And in some states, in Kaduna State, for instance, we had 3 campaigns in 3 different zones.
Are you able to go around the whole 36 states and FCT?
I said in each one, we even visited like 2-3 times. In Borno State, we visited Borno State. We did like 3 different campaigns. Even in the area that the other 2 cowards have not been able to go. Forgive me. I'm just quoting an instance.
No, but the
Najatu,
use of that word
no,
might be unfair.
Najatu Mohammed
Yeah.
said, a former campaign director to Tinubu came out publicly to say that Tinubu had no manifesto, had no blueprint for Nigeria or the North. And when she asked him why, he said they will kill him. You can imagine a presidential candidate that is above 70, that has crossed the age of man, who cannot even make a sacrifice for a new Nigeria that he is seeking to govern. He cannot even, he's still afraid of his life, that he has no manifesto. I've always said it from beginning, that he had no manifesto. Has he ever defended anything in any television? Has he been cross-examined? He has said nothing, and he will give nothing if elected. That's not by my words. Najatu Mohammed, former campaign director, he has nothing to offer, and he's not even brave enough.
You don't think that was because she moved out of the party? That was why she was saying all that.
The question is, why did she move out? Because there is money in APC, and they are willing to throw it around. She moved out because she was beginning to be embarrassed, staying beside a man who, when the national anthem is going on, will raise his 2 hands. And then somebody will caution him to bring down his hands. National anthem is the song that ushers in a president anytime he's coming in, and is the song that takes him out. A candidate that can no longer recognize his conduct when national anthem is on is a candidate that is unfit to be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God is giving us all signs for us to know that APC is confused and they are conflagrating. They are just burning up. Confusion between the 3 tiers of government: the local government, the state government, the federal government. You can see state governments rebelling against the federal government. Confusion between the 3 arms of government: the judiciary, the executive. You could see orders of Supreme Court not even interpreted well, not even obeyed. This is a party that has foisted the greatest disorder in this country. And I talk now as a student of management. I was taught that when there is confusion in the corporate level of management, that confusion spreads down to the organization. There is confusion now at the highest level of APC. And that confusion has spread down to the Nigerian people. And Nigerian people are paying for what they don't deserve to pay for. The only solution is very clear. By Saturday, Nigerians should stop being accomplices to this evil structure of corruption, of poverty, of fuel scarcity, of impunity, of illegality, of confusion, of conflagration. They should stop being accomplices to this and vote wisely. Vote for Peter Obi, who has no trace of corruption, who has not been invited even once by any anti-corruption agency, who has discharged himself as the best governor when he was the governor of Anambra State, who has turned the worst security situation, a state where governor is kidnapped and taken to a place and his resignation announced against his consent. That's Anambra State. He took that state and transformed it to be the safest state in Nigeria, with the least poverty rate in Nigeria, with the best road network in Nigeria, with the first in Millennium Development Goal by UNDP, Peter Obi took a worse situation and turned it to the best. According to the presidential candidate of APC, they took a rotten situation and turned it to a bad situation. What have we not seen under APC? May God deliver us on Saturday. May God deliver Nigeria from APC, the incompetent and dishonest party.
I mean, that was the party you belonged to.
Belonged to.
And you
absolutely.
You campaigned vigorously for the party.
Absolutely. One, because we had two choices, and Atiku Abubakar was not an alternative for me from beginning. I cannot imagine subscribing to vote for a person whose last employer, let me remind you, as long as the Constitution is concerned, the vice president is the sole employee of a sole employer, the president. It is not the duty of the party. It is.
Please subscribe to G Boy's YouTube channel, and don't forget to turn on the notification button. Do like and comment. Thank you.